I'm a wrongin' baby, so why don't you kill me? Goodbye, you loser. Won't even give you a mention just in case it's not you. But if it is you, you really didn't like how I called you out on Queen Natty's channel, did you? Got the fella rattled. But you know what? If it is that fella, I come to his channel a couple of times. I know since being on Queen Natty's, what is it, Sunday night? And I've still got my spanner, you monk. You need to go into your community settings and remove my spanner, you monk. If it is you. Yeah. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Purple Aki. You're right, me lovelies. So, Japanese supper tonight. I think you can hear me slurping away. I got garlic prawns, and they don't taste like garlic. So I won't be having that again. It's kind of like more of a prawn curry than garlic flavor, which is a shame. Because if it was garlic the way I like garlic, I'd have gone there again. No, I don't do sushi. Too much fucking rice and yeah, too much rice. Mm. Oh. So I got a free a free I don't know how to translate it, but there's three things in this rice, and then I got some fried cheese as well, and they don't taste like cheese. I'm not complaining, really. I'm just pointing out that Japanese place. Maybe I'll try something else from there next time, but I won't be trying these dishes again. The rice ain't too bad, considering I don't like rice. I asked them for some soy sauce, and they gave me a bucket of soy sauce. I'm trying to have a look at my menu. Whoops. Rice, and garlic prawns, fried cheese, bucket of soy sauce, two sets of chopsticks, just in case I have a friend coming by. And a few nights this week already, I've had company. Got a Spanish Moroccan lady that comes visiting me. Yep. Hello. Save me battery a minute. Hope you don't mind. And if you do mind, I can put the camera back on. Hello, coins. Now, I went through my live stream subscriptions. Come being true for playing video games. I think he's only doing his live streams over the weekends. Miss Lyrical doing a music set. Black Money Corporation. He doing all that Trump and stuff. And I didn't see anybody else doing live. So not in the mood for watching video games. Not in the mood for listening to music. And certainly not in the mood for listening to politics. So each their own. I've just had a couple hour call with my Dutch fella. That was entertaining. And I held back on telling him, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. On half a dozen things at least that he mentioned. Well, I was predicting that, and I would have given pep talked him if he had met me the following day. But because he's too eager to jog on and put himself into that, well, I knew he's going to get involved with. That's just the way it goes. That's the fella that called out his mate that he's working for near Valencia. And what? And this time tomorrow, we'll be getting ready for the full moon. Hello, Broke Fishing. Hello, UK Asylum Videos. Mate, Sunday was absolutely awesome. Yeah. I really let my hair down and got said what I needed to get said. So spring cleaning. I don't know if you've seen it all YouTube, UK asylum videos. I don't know if you've seen it all. I know you've seen when I was on Queen Natty's, and then you seen me here. But did you see me in between on Cumbrian Troops? Lad, I gave it fucking raw. And I remember that more than my own life. I put my own life on private. But I'm gonna have to watch it. Or maybe not. Now you see, in between Queen Nats and Cumbrian Troops, I had that Moroccan lady, that Spanish Moroccan that I've just mentioned. I had her sitting with me and chatting for the best part of an hour, if not more. I paused drinking whilst I was in her company. You know yourself, Pip Smoker. That ain't the only one who had nightmares. Lots of people had fucking nightmares that Sunday night. A lot of people were raging and still raging. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Now, if you're one of these scumbags that encourage both sides of the spectrum as far as the YouTube's things go on, well then, fuck you dirty scumbag. You're playing with people's energies. If you don't agree with something, you switch off from it. You ignore it. It's as easy as that. But you don't have an allegiance with both fucking sides. My opinion. When you got a bunch of fucking wrong-uns and you're encouraging them, but they're not a wrong-un to me, is what most people says. That's the way I always been. That's the way I'm always gonna be. Hello, karaoke queen. I think you can appreciate now, after Sunday, why I don't drink. I make a mess of other people's peace and harmony. Want to try one of these? That's a fried cheese. Hello, Lems. Fancy New Year. I'm not doing panel Lem. This is YouTube live. Rice, garlic prawns, and fried cheese, and a bucket of soy sauce. That is what is Japanese tonight. Why are you getting skanked from these delivery fuckers? Well, don't shop with them again. It's not that I'm a bad drunk at all, Wiener. Yeah? If you don't like my attitude, fuck off. Get out of here. I seen your comments in Karaoke Queen saying I'm a boring cunt and I'm bringing nothing to the table. So, like, if that's your attitude, what the fuck you doing here? Are you one of these spotlighters? Yeah, you gotta be under the spotlight with your comments. Like you mean anything to me in my world. Like I give you any thoughts at all. That's right, some people do take things too far. A lot of people. Afrogate. Hello. Hello, custard tart. And for husband to get wine and cigarettes. And you know what, yeah? I'm one of those peoples. I put a full stop to things. A lot of people will say, oh, you take it too far. No, I just don't want to see that shit happen to anybody else. Hello, furry bollocks. Hey, furry bollocks. Thank yous. Learning who the ghosts are. Yeah. I appreciate your honesty. Do you know what I did the other day on a Karaoke Queen's channel? Right? I tuned in and she was upset. And there was 150 people viewing and listening, but only about 4 or 5 people commenting. So I went in to give those people the grief that they deserve. And also, to take the pressure off of that. You get me, yeah? Make it easier for herself. Give her a distraction. Give her something to laugh at. And that, I rudely left panel because I had that Spanish Moroccan lady sitting and talking with me for the best part of an hour. So when folks says that I scare women away, eat your own shorts, motherfuckers. And before you go throwing your dirty shorts away, just think about it. There's going to be food shortages soon. You've all been too lazy making your own gardens. Well, one piece of garlic and all of that so far. Do you want to try prawn grizzles? You don't normally like them. Unless, if you take it, you're eating it. I don't see it. What I'm gonna have to do is have a look at your channel when I close this live, and then I should be able to see it. Because I'm working with the phone. I don't think I can zoom in, can I? No. No. You didn't eat it yet. Yes, Afrogate. I have many wives, and I'm a second husband to at least one. Thank you for reminding the peoples. All right, you took it. You took it from me. You took it from me, so you should eat it. I warned you. Right? That's spiteful, because I could have eaten that. Where's the seagull? I'm going to give it a seagull now. I'm not offering you prawns again. It don't matter how much you fucking bully and bake. You're not getting another prawn from me. Yep, you're being picky. Is this live? I don't hear anything. I don't see no hello, so I'm not saying hello to you. I'm busy eating. I tell you, Afrogate, you get more and more picky as time goes on. It would have been nice if he was getting picky yesterday and the day before when I was eating steak, fillet steak. Sunday night, the restaurant across the way gave me a steak dinner. I uploaded that and then devoured it. But I shared a few slices of steak with the Grizz. And then when they closed, doing the little chores that I do, the boss came at me with a vacuum packed steak. He said, "Take that." So I cooked it yesterday. Unlick the bowl. That's funny, isn't it? He's happy licking the bowl. Wow, someone is needy. Yep, many a needy people. You want to try some rice? I'll give you half of that. It ain't too much because I scoffed most of it. I never get filled up from Chinese and friggin' Japanese food. Now it pisses me off. Chop. Chop chop. Nice to see you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is, my dears, I wasn't upset. What it was is, yes, I had a drink. And yes, I was getting more and more drunk the more I was drinking. But I was celebrating 4 years on the tube, 4 years on this platform. I was celebrating. So I was doing that recap, offloading. What's Hitty saying? A he's a twat. We know he's a twat. Why Hitty saying he going to SBU for? What's SB? What's SB? He gonna sexually abuse me? Oh, he gonna stab me? Is that something to do with me saying that he's I've been perving on the ladies for more than a year and a half that I know of, on this channel. And then when I see him in other people's channels and he's doing the same perving on the ladies, is it something to do with that maybe? Was it something to do with the fact that he's such a fucking pisshead drunk all day, every day? That he can't get it up unless it's with somebody new. His wife ain't giving it up to him no more. Is it things like that, what I said? Oh, I must have triggered the motherfucker then, eh? Or the motherfucker wannabe. Do you know what, right? The fact that he said he's going to stab me, yeah? If I ever see the cunt, I have the I have the rights to put the cunt down and his missus. Do you get me? If I see them before they see me, it'll be self-defense because he's made the life threat out there. Do you get me? So he's fucked up, hasn't he, in that sense? Him being old as he is, he should have known better. He could have just done a surprise visit. See, the problem is now, if I get stabbed tonight or tomorrow, yeah, he's going to need an alibi, isn't he? The police are going to be having a look at his bank accounts to see if he's made any large enough transactions, and to who. Who would he have paid? Because he's too cowardly and incapable of doing himself. we've all seen how pervy he talks to Natty, right? We've seen it. So it's not like I'm fabricating. You know, the fella that I called out to be a predator, the one from Shrewsbury, he said he was going to burn me out. He specifically bought a fucking baseball bat for me and AJ Smith that he was going to use on both of us. I've been listening to these fucking morons from day one. That Zeus's comments was one of the first to threaten. Loads of them made fucking threats. None of them have lived up to their word though, have they? Called them all out on it. Nearly every year. I've been calling them all out on it. They're all talkers. None of them got the boots to walk in. So they lost. It's like the YouTube Asylum and his mate, the Gemmers, yeah? They were gonna fucking do me over. Dirty junkies. That Gypsy Dave gonna do me over. Cheeky Chops is gonna do me over. Two Up, Two Down Hammers is gonna do me over. AJ Smith were gonna do me over. You know, it's like, lads, I call you all out for being shit talkers. Yeah? If you're gonna do it, you'll have it done and you tell nobody you doing it. So the joke's on them. Yeah. I called. I asked UK asylum videos. I asked him if he was YouTube asylum more than a month ago. You know what, Chop Chop? I've been saying it for 4 years now. Yeah. All these cunts showing off how much dodgy involvements they are. Yeah. You know, when it comes down to it, they're fucked. Have you dressed? Thank you, Chop Chop. I said to a couple of ladies today that said I looked better shaved, and I need to get rid of this bum fluff and to shine my beauty. And I said, listen, ladies, I thank you for your attempts to compliment and charm me. But 90% of the reason I live my lifestyle and look the way I choose to look, just let myself go, is so I'm not attractive. A lot of people are deceived by looks and they ignore everything else. For me, I look good no matter what I look like. Yeah, I'm happy with myself. All right, I'm a man that's lived the lifestyle that I've lived. I ain't never had a tooth knocked out. You get me? The only person ever break my nose was my father. The only one to have ever give me a beating worthy to be called a beating was my father. I've gone into fucking gangs of people and I'm the one that's come out unharmed. I've had right fucking thugs and right fucking street thugs throwing their weight around thinking that they're gonna get one up on me. But yet they're the one that went to hospitals. And so for me, it's like, fuck them. Oh, Chucky, you must be coming from Rich from Hull's community. Hey, Chucky, because that's the only person that mentions Fat Dan that I'm aware of. It's only Fat Dan's community that's obsessed with, it's only fucking Rich from Hull and his gang that are obsessed with Fat Dan. So what you got to say for yourself now, Chucky? You had a woman telling you to shave so she can see you. I've had a woman telling me for fucking years, grow the beard, grow some hair. A man should have a beard. You's a lone wolf. Is that because you've been casted out from everywhere? You don't look like a lone wolf. whilst you coming in into this chat. None of you are lone wolves. You're all sociable beings, dependent on one another. So sort out your vocabulary, Chucky. You get me? Right, do you know what, right? I got a fucking lamp here these days. Yeah? So why the fuck am I wasting phone battery by using a torch? That's better, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Hey, ladies, you want a kiss? If you got sensitive skin, I'll make sure while we're kissing, not to kiss so passionately. Because what'll happen is you get with that stubble rash. Do you get me, yeah? You'll be walking around after a good night kissing with me. You'd have a stubble rash all around, everywhere that I'd be kissing you. Yeah. I'm a single man. Chop chop. Yeah. I'm not a married man with my wife doing the cleaning as we talking. Do you get me? Aight? I's a single man. Although I've got hundreds of wives, and I'm second husband to some. I'm still. I'm a singles. I wait for nothing. Do you get me? Yeah. I's waiting for nothing. Yeah, he's gonna leave his wife at home, Chucky. He's gonna leave his wife at home. He's gonna fly out to stab me in Benidorm. Imagine that, yeah. I don't think he's gonna get fucking back home. Do you? Huh? Seriously now. I'm like half his fucking age. Huh? He's a fucking Gert pisshead. The first bar that he sees, he's gonna be stuck there in the bar. You know, getting even more inebriated. Do you get me? Yeah? He ain't gonna be able to move. Alright? That's if he's even let back into Spain. After threatening that he's going to come here and commit life-threatening crimes, you know, like, he'd be lucky to get here, wouldn't he? I mean, in fairness now, yeah, me, being me, I know for a fact there's plenty of rats associated to him. Somebody only needs to phone the fucking airports around Wales, Bristol, whichever places will be close to him. You know, English air traffic. You get me? Yeah, or yeah, Scotland Yard, and say, hey, if that fucking hillbilly rock books a flight to Alicante or anywhere in Spain, chances are he's going to be going stabbing a man. Huh? I mean, like, seriously, hillbilly now. We know he's a knob. Bare Bones, congratulations, brother. That is fucking awesome news. 56 miles Bare Bones has walked this month. That's fucking awesome, Bare Bones. I'm happy you's got your target. I'm fucking buzzing with you, bro. That's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. So yeah, right. If I win, yeah, if he does come to Spain and I win, guess what? I'll own his fucking wife. I'll own his everything. I'll own him if he survives. Do you get me? And if he don't survive, I will own everything. Do you reckon his wife's fit enough for me? I'd have to I'd have to wait for about a month and give her a pregnancy test, see if she's pregnant, or like wait for his fucking jism to work out of her body before I did anything with her. But like I'd own her. I'd own his houses. I'd own everything about him. You get me? I and that's all down to his doings. Want to go back to living by the sword, die by the sword, but then we go back to the days where we're, that's exactly how things were. You know, you give up on everything and you pass it on to those that you lose against. Oh. Well, I thank you, Chop Chop. I thank you for thinking along those lines. But we can have fun with him still. You get me? Like I am now, yeah? Because he's probably listening. We already know what he looks like. He appears on most panels that he goes to. Yeah? We know what he looks like. There's this fella called Vincent, yeah, St. Paul's, Bristol, England, alright? And he tried stabbing me, yeah? I took the knife off him and threw it down the fucking gutter, alright? And then I proceeded to give him what for. You don't do that to me, yeah? You don't bring weapons, alright? You don't bring your friends, alright? And if you do bring your friends, they get fucked up too. Oh, should we put him into the wet wipe, the wet wipe catalog? Because there's a fucking catalog of wet wipes these days. Alright. We got shitty wet wipe blowing in the wind, trailer trash traveling Timmy no teeth. Huh. You didn't eat your dinner. So the cat's eating it. Yeah, look. I know. That's why you should have eaten it. We're gonna leave it there. Not happy about it. He's offing on the puffing. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, all that nigga like, he offing and puffing. He's pissed off with the cat fucking eating his dinner. He ain't gonna do nothing about it. You know what? I forget. Past few days, especially Sunday and yesterday, there's reasonably strong winds. And yeah, everything that I said Sunday blows in the wind. You can expect to hear a lot of other people that I mentioned complaining of misery, yeah, mishaps, accidents, and I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off on every single one of them. Now, I'll give you a heads up because 90% of you's in here, yeah. Bare Bones might might remember. Broke Fishing might remember. Let me see who else is here. Purple Black, you probably remember. Well, there was a fella attached to this channel, still is, Streetwise Spirituality. All right, when he was involved, first off, yeah, he was the masked detective. All right, now that fellow, I'm fond and so fond of that fella. All right, now that fellow, first off, was on a channel that I was introduced to. All right, and that host was trying to resolve, but didn't have the patience to fucking listen. All right, and always had other people on panel to intercept and interrupt the conversation. Okay, so that fucker failed. All right, and but anyways, the masked detective started off not very friendly in my direction, but it got to the point where we became like brothers. All right, from different mothers and fathers. I swear down now, yeah, that's a two-way thing. All right, that isn't just me saying it. The masked detective, he said exactly the same. Why I bring his name up after so long of not mentioning, not referring to such a cool fella? It's like, I'm mind blown now. I'm completely like brain dead into my channel of thinking. It must be the brown paper bag over Hillbilly's head. I AJ Smith, Southampton drone, you're a cunt. Simple as. Yeah.
Macho, me tienes abandonado. Me has abandonado. No me dices ni adiós.
Mira, que usa para tapar la...
Mi manda. Mi manda para tapar la tinaca. Ah, será huevón, ¿no?
Mira, ya te digo, buenas noches.
Buenas noches, a tomar por culo, vete a tomar por culo, ¿no?
No, amor, no. Buenas noches.
Y mañana es el día, ¿no?
Sí. Y mañana por la mañana, buenos días.
Si no se rompe la noche, haremos locuras nuevas. ¿No? Mañana por la mañana, si no se rompe la noche, haremos locuras nuevas por el amor que nos une.
Straight drinkers. Don't have nothing to do with them. They're scumbags. They're inconsiderate. They're horrible cunts. It's yeah. Oh, more reason to not have fuck all to do with them. Bad peoples, bad energies. Don't want fuck all to do with them. And they got no fucking imagination of their own. It takes them as a collective. I knew it was you, Afrigate. I knew it was you. Oh, chop chop. This one. She's had a different fella up here every day. I mean, like seriously, yeah. White wine, and fucking different fellas every day. It's fucking disgusting. Have you seen the state of it? It's fucking disgusting. Easy one for you, robotics. A very easy one for your blood. You don't want to see it. Swear down now. You don't want to see it. I look down when I can smell them coming. I look down.
Nico, tú haces una pregunta. Tú haces una pregunta, ¿vale? ¿Por qué no te pones esto claro? Mira.
At least I was looking at something when I look down. If I closed my eyes, I'd have an imagination of the things walking past. You get me? Yeah, and I don't want no imagination of it.
¿Tienes ventana? ¿Tienes ventana?
I'm glad I use chopsticks to eat them prawns. Yeah. Huh. Welcome in, Bert Blackie. We're welcome back. Jeebus. A chainsaw wouldn't go amiss. Just cut the cunts up to get me. Yeah. That'd be the best for them. It quicker. You know, you can do a lot more with a chainsaw than you can with a sword. You know, a sword takes a lot of effort, you know, and like swinging, chop somebody's head off with a sword. It just ain't like, well, I imagine. Yeah, I ain't never used a sword. But like, I imagine, yeah, chainsaw just, yeah. Every, like, maybe 30, you know, same as chopping logs. File the chain up a bit, sharpen the chain. and then 30 more, 30 more, 30 more, 30 more. Do you know how many 30s you could do in a day? Do you get me? Yeah. It only takes 5 minutes to sharpen the chainsaw. And top up with fuel. Do you know when the world is so overpopulated as it is? Do you get me? Yeah, these are the worst of the worst, and the world could do without them. So don't never vote me in for being a president, yeah, or prime minister. Because I swear down now, yeah, you won't be ready for reenacting the movies. I used to vote, or sorry, I used to joke about these hosts. Yeah, I used to make a joke in their chats. Vote you for president. I vote you for president. Yeah. Ah, that's because most presidents get assassinated. They get loved until they're in position. Then when they're in position, they get hated to fuck. And so yeah, I used to joke with a lot of them. So if I ever come to your chat encouraging you to run for presidency or you be king or queen, yeah, watch out. Yeah, because you're just going to be elected and you're going to be selected and you're going to be pushed out. I got 1 year of food buckets for 2. That ain't no good here though, is it? You know, you won't be able to bring all that to Spain though, would you? Do you get me? It'd be handy when we walk through Europe, through Russia, into Alaska, and down into South Americas. That could be handy though. In Rome, they left office that way. In many cultures, many histories, that's exactly how it's done. And that's how it should be done. You know why most of these people are stuck playing video games? Yeah, because they think they got the power to do all the things that they do on the video games. In reality, they couldn't. I've had to with goats, chickens, pigs, geese, rabbits. I've had to. So I know what to expect. People are easier because I ain't raised them like they're my own. Do you get me? The animals that I've raised as my own, tended to, cared for, and then all of a sudden on the fucking table.
Buenas noches. Descansa, ¿vale, tía? Venga, que vaya todo bien.
Happy days. Chop Chop's on her way to Spain. I tell you what, if I had £1 for every time I heard that, yeah, I'd be a multi-millionaire. Swear down. So, back to Hilly, as we're gonna call him. How many people has he stabbed before? Alright. For it to be his only form of attack. I'd expect he is one of those knife-happy degenerates. And to be so lonely and desperate that you got to come to a social platform to make friends and to find love. It's like, is he in fear of this facial recognition around towns and cities? Is that why he hibernates in home and goes off to foreign countries? Do we ever hear of him out on adventures showing his face? No. It'd still be an interesting investigation, though, wouldn't it? Do you know, what knives has he got? Do you know, like what implements has he got? And has any of it been cleaned in no matter it needs cleaning? What souvenirs has he got of such tools? Gemas, yeah. I'd imagine like people that do things like that take souvenirs. Right. That's it. We'll reach out to him and ask him to show us how he shanks a chicken. Oh, I think maybe. He's never had a fucking day sober. Huh? He a pure drunk. He's worse than these fuckers that have just turned up. Yeah? That's all he is. He's an abusing drunk. A simping, no good for nothing, abusing drunk. Any married person, really, that puts their loved ones through this social platform nonsense, you know, like, you gotta be thinking, you know, like, what's up with them in their relationship? Especially them ones that's on all day, every day. Hmm? I know married people, they've got hours, you know, those hours of freedom. When there's nobody else around them, that's when they interact. I've been calling them out from day one since I've been on this platform. Haven't I, Bear Britain audits? All right, with your newborn. Aight, with your partner. Aight. So for me, it's kind of like, why should I say that about that person from day one, but then like not mean it to anybody else? A lot of them married fellas must be really heartbroken the days with a woman that pays more attention to everybody else than they do him. I know for a fact if I had a woman, I wouldn't want her on a social platform. I wouldn't even be on a social platform myself. I'd be too busy romancing and doing adventures with my partner. All right? See how the numbers fluctuate. It's awesome, isn't it? You know, me as a talker you know, it's like there's so much random stuff. For some folks, they listen to a little bit, they get triggered, and they run off. You know, very few folks will listen from start to finish and communicate at the same time. Some of those will listen from start to finish, but you never know who they are until like years later, and then they says, or you go and pay attention to channels associated with them, and they're all over there talking about what they've heard. I'm at the point of relaxing. I felt more drained and hungover today than I did yesterday. Fact. Yep. Didn't have any headache today though. Yesterday when I woke up at 11 o'clock, I had a fucking banging headache, and went back to sleep. I slept mostly yesterday, and then when I woke up, I felt good. Yeah, headache were gone. I felt good, but then today felt fucking drained. I drank about this much of a liter of vodka. Sorry, brandy. Yeah, a couple of inches of a liter of brandy, and 5.5 beers, Belgian beers. It was a nice drink, a very nice experience. Uh, 9 too outrageous, and well, for me, that was outrageous. Mm. Uh, all I wanted to do really was just taste the 3 beers. All right, that's all I wanted to do. When I was on Queen Nats, I was contemplating taking a shot of each beer just to taste what they like. You know, but I don't know what happened. I just drank brandy and then opened up beer and then another one and another one and more brandy and another one and another one and more brandy. And yeah, I felt good. Oh, robotic polishing, buffering the burr. I gave it raw on Karaoke Queen's channel. Then I gave it raw on Cumbian Truth's channel. And then I came live here and continued. I remember most of Nats, and I remember most of Cumbian Truths. But here, oh my god, that was the stinkiest shit to ever come out of an arse. Laugh my ass off. I could hardly breathe sitting atop it. Oh, I tell you what, when I had a dump this morning, yeah, I like that was from the steak yesterday, right? It was like flipping heck. But when I had a dump yesterday, jeepers heck, I had 2 dumps yesterday. Yeah, but like they were stinking, like real fucking stinking. And I think that was the beer and the brandy that was stinking, and the steak. Because I had a steak dinner Sunday and yesterday. Although the dinner yesterday wasn't so like plateful, you know. I had a load of pickles and then some beetroot and tin of pineapple, and then the steak dinner, the fillet steak. I cooked it. I wasn't going to cook it. But I did cook it. Just a little bit of olive oil, yeah, and I cooked it away. I was talking to bare bones when I was cooking that. Can't remember where Lee Carrick disappeared off to. Oh yes, I do now. He went off to finish his mix that he premiered yesterday. Uh, Now, can anybody answer me this, right? The live chat, I seen Karaoke Queen's live chat, and there was like 150 people fucking gawking at her misery, right? When I went, when I went over to Lee Carrick's premiere, he had fucking hundreds and hundreds of people in there on a couple of occasions now. But yet, when I have a look at his the upload, yeah, it doesn't have those same numbers. Now, I've seen this going on before on other people's channels, yeah, where it looks like they've got hundreds and hundreds of people listening in. And other people have explained it as being like fake listeners, bottings, yeah, bots or whatever. Is that what would happen if there was if the channel was being filled up with bots? Is that how it would appear? Like your stream looks like it's busy, but when the stream's over, all those numbers disappear. Yes, yes, bare bones. Yep, we've heard and seen loads of channels in this last 4 years. They're buying bots and having bots bought for them. One of the funniest ones was what's his face again? That fucking that one set fire to people's and sold drugs and liked to hurt people's. What was his fucking name? Jude. That's his fucking name, Jude. Yeah. And Jude used to cry and complain about his channel being filled up with bots. Andrew J. The dirty drunk. He's a drunk, he's a drunk, he's a dirty old drunk. Hey, was anybody listening to Andrew J's when he was on one and I told him, go and buy a crate of fucking whiskey. Go and buy a crate of fucking whiskey and down bottle after bottle after bottle and keep fucking drinking. Even when you can't take no more, take another fucking bottle of whiskey. Hello, Kelly Belly. What you saying? What an evil suggestion. Robotic polishing buffing the bird. You haven't got a fucking clue who I'm talking about. Yeah? And if you had a clue who I was talking about, you would have fucking laughed and agreed that what I was saying absolutely made sense. Somebody, actually, it was Matrix on PC that had that confusion as well. What a horrible suggestion, Steve. But then when I explained to him, it made sense to him. I'm not going to waste my time explaining it again. You'll have to reach out to Matrix on PC and ask him my explanation to why I suggested to Andrew J to go and get a crate of fucking whiskies and down every fucking bottle. McNabb says the whiskey is safe. Yeah. Andrew J was a complete fucking alcoholic. Always on about fucking suicidal and depression tendencies or whatever. He used to talk about digging up people's mothers and giving them a good rogering. He used to talk about fucking fighting with a dog. Going up country to go and meet R9 Gamer to beat up on his dog. Andrew J, one of the biggest shit talking, fake narrative fucking followers. He was a fucking pathetic of a human being. A poor excuse of a Welshman. He was fucking sick, mate. He was one of those openly admitted, same as fucking Timmy from Shrewsbury and Rob YouTube Asylum. Yeah? They've driven their exes to drugs. Yeah? Their misses have left them for drugs or for a drug dealer. Different situations for each three of them. But bottom line is, they've all died from drug overdoses. Aye. Twisted motherfuckers. When you listen to people like Andrew J and how they used to go on all day, every fucking day, and making tidy fucking dollar from it as well, yeah, creating misery throughout many of people's households, putting themselves as fucking targets. That cunt don't deserve no compliments. And he certainly don't deserve to be supported by the fucking good, honest taxpayers. His words was, he chased after his missus. She jumped in the fucking dealer's car. And that was the last he fucking seen of her. Alright? He's back on the drink, ain't he, Bare Bones? Back pissed up as ever. He's so fucking desperate. Robotics, right? I was sitting up on Grizzly's mountain outside my bus, start bottling naked. Alright? And Andrew J fucking begged and begged and begged for fucking hours for me to stand up and prove I was naked. I covered up with the Pringle tube and the Dara Lee triangle fucking circulars. I stood up fully covered and fully protected. I am not an indecent exposure type of person. Alright? I don't get me fucking cock out for the fucking camera. When I'm on a nudist beach or I'm up on my mountain isolated and there's nobody around to see for miles and miles, there's nothing wrong with me sitting on the fucking mountain stark bollock naked. I lived at that fucking mountain. That was my home. If anybody was passing, I could have covered up with a fucking towel or something. If anybody was visiting, I could have got dressed. But he begged and begged and begged. And you know what? Yeah, 10 minutes after, he lost his channel for 6 weeks. And then every channel that he went on to, he was crying that I got his channel struck. No, I didn't get his channel struck. He got his fucking channel struck. He begged and begged and begged and begged. He is a pure fucking wrong'un. Exactly, Afrogate. Yeah, that was my one of my comforts. I never had to do any fucking laundry. Yeah? Did you get me? For 3.5 years, I never did any laundry. When I think Nick Williams came to me fucking mountain, he wrapped up in my spunky blankets. Did you get me? But his stench in the morning took over my fucking stench. I'd been living in that bus for a couple of, maybe 2.5 years at that point, between the hippie community and Grizzles' Mountain. They were me fucking blankets for I don't know how long. But I spare it down now, yeah? He was a bigger stinker than I've ever been. When I opened that fucking bus to walk in at fucking 11 o'clock in the morning and he's still wrapped up in blankets, you know, the bus is heating up. You get me, yeah? And it was just stinking of him. Many a times I told him, open the back doors, you cunt. Open the fucking back doors, you cunt. You get me? I went around the bus and opened all the windows and fucking the skylights. And I kept telling him, open the fucking back doors, you cunt. This bus is fucking stinking of you. When I reached forward to open them back doors, he started slapping and kicking out. Do you get me, yeah? So I just pushed him to the side, you know, like, yeah, fuck off. Went forward and opened the fucking back doors. And then I threw him out the back doors. My fucking bus, and you're disrespecting it. You've been disrespecting me since I fucking, before we even came to pick you up, you started disrespecting me. So, you know, like, yeah, 28 hours or 24 hours into it, get the fuck. Oh, yes. Yeah. I have my showers every day. Yeah, I've got me bottles that I fucking use. I've got me plastic bags if I forget me bottles. I take me scrubbing cloth. I'm not a soap using person. And shampoos and all deodorants and stuff like that. I don't use any of that stuff. But yeah, I scrubs down every mornings. Because then I got all day to warm back up again. And anytime I go for a pee in the toilets, I'll always wash me pecker. Because I'm always ready for action. Oh yeah, freshwater rivers and lakes. Yeah, loves those environments. Finding waterfalls. We're washing in the sea and then rinsing off with the fresh waters. You know, that's the best I do it at the moment. Hola. Is that a Shih Tzu? A little black Shih Tzu, it looked like. I think the people were too far away from me to hear me properly. Nearly time to shave again. This Spanish Moroccan woman, she's not turned up yet tonight, but then I haven't been expecting her. But she reckons that she's getting a tent and moving beside me for the summer. Which is complimenting. But we'll believe it when we sees it. Here, I forget. I gave the Romanian all them beers and brandy, right? And he said he was coming back Sunday to collect it. When he didn't come back Sunday to collect it, he's going off to the campo working, right? And he was going to take the alcohol with him. And he didn't come around and collect it. And that's one of the things that made me then think, well, maybe I do have to drink it and test it. And I'm fucking glad I did. From what I remember, them not half bad beers. When I told people around here I was drunk Sunday, they stood back in shock, in disbelief. And you know what? Nobody asked why. They just accepted. And I said, well, I hope, what is it? One of them said, I hope you don't get stuck on drinking. Another one said, oh, you don't want to drink. I've been scrubbing the roof of the Dutch restaurant today. That was nice. Really enjoyed it. I really did a good job. Because it's a canvas roof. You know, like it hasn't been done for a year. It was a scrubbing job. And then after we got it done, the fella did some research into why it never came up properly, and because it's canvas, it probably never will get to the brand new condition again. Once that algae penetrates the canvas, it has a tendency of staining it. Eating fermented fruits is one thing, though, apricot, but fermenting it to get that effect on the mass production levels that we do as mankind, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing at all. But each to their own. You get me, yeah? Each to their own. So long as you're not intruding, upsetting, depriving, maiming, raping others, well then, you know, like, happy days. You get me, yeah? So long as you're not spending taxpayers' monies on such, you get me, yeah? You know, happy days. I really don't agree with these people on social benefits that spends all their money on alcohol and drugs. I really don't condone it. To the point that if I was in charge, I'd say, right, all you pissheads and junkies are written off the benefit schemes. You're kicked out of your fucking government houses. Go and fucking build your own somewhere in the woods. And see them homeless people that complain that they're homeless, that they got no housing, that they got no support. I'd give them 6 months in accommodation. Get yourself sorted. And if you haven't got yourself sorted in 6 months, fuck off. No more backup. Get the fuck out of my house. There you go, see, Afrogate. There you go, see. That's exactly the way I do it. You get me, yeah? I'm in a position to receive, and I tell them to fuck off. Yeah, Alvar agrees. I said to people earlier, you get me, yeah, about the British fucking and a lot of Europe, they have this benefit system for people with anxiety, depression, and drug addictions, and all that whatnot. I'd be like, here's a one-way ticket, you know, fuck off. I don't want a load of sick people on my island. If it can be cured with sunshine, there's your one-way ticket. I forget. I think I was living pretty similar. Um, Although I was collecting rainwater when we first chatted. Walking down to the local store would take about 3/4 an hour if I was walking on my own. It could take a couple hours walking with the dogs. But then walking up normally took me a couple hours, depending on what I'm carrying. If I'm carrying a gas bottle, it'd definitely take me a few hours. Oh wow, cool. That was smart. You went back home whilst you got the when you got the job. How old was you? Do you mind me asking? I forgot. How old was you when you went through that?
Oh, 27.
I was 15 last time I lived at home. I've never looked back. So I'm doing pretty good with my experiences, with my health, with my everything. I was doing pretty damn good. Turn the camera off and save the battery. I'm gonna have a pee. Wait until these people have passed. Ah, you had plenty of experiences then, my dear. Happy days. Someone took away their like. How rude. Liked something, but then disliked something else. That's rude, that is. Here comes Billy. Where's that actual mafia friends? Where is that Quaver Ravers mafia friends? None of them. Ah, that's better. Tim Pap. Hello again. Where you been? To be honest, didn't even notice you were gone. Oh, yeah. I think you was in this chat a couple of chats back, weren't you? A couple of lives back. I can't remember which one specifically. I don't remember if you was here Sunday. I don't remember much about Sunday. Sunday I was drunk and fell asleep talking to you lot. And I don't think I focused in on the chat much, did I? What are you thinking? Wanna go out? Okay then. You don't see me because I haven't got much phone battery, and yeah, I didn't put my phone power bank on charge until late this afternoon. I think it was about 4:30, and so yeah, didn't get a full charge on the power bank, and so I'm saving me I'm saving me power by not having it all on. As you may be aware, I live in a tent on the streets of Benidorm, and so yeah, electricity ain't one of my commodities. I've got solar panels. I can use a couple of the businesses around here to charge up, but sometimes I don't. I think Robotics is singing a song. Do you remember chalk marks fading on the playground floor? Do you remember cherry blossom in the market square? Do you remember I threw his confetti in our hair? His camera's off to save power. Bingo. I'm feeling a bit stuffy. So I take my socks off. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that moon's shining bright tonight. I'd love to have a car and go driving around on a moonlit sky. They don't make cars like they used to. So I don't like driving them anymore. I feel you. I feel you. Aftergate. I feel you. You don't know, the only thing that puts me off being up in the wilderness is I'm a sociable person. I never intended on locking myself up on that mountain, looking after other people's dogs. You know, I was content living amongst other people. But I am well and truly grateful of the fact that my father took me to Ireland, where I learned to be isolated up the mountain, and then being out, having the opportunities of working on the great Atlantic Ocean, stranded out at sea, isolated. You know, those things gave me that preparation, the mental and physical. And so the time I was up on Grizzly Mountain was a fucking breeze. Some of the best days of my life. Many of the best days of my life from being up there. Learned so much about myself and about the things that I'm interested in. It was fucking beautiful. Mm-hmm. If I ever became rich, I think I'd go back to his mountain. Where's my lighter? What have I done with my lighter? Because I know now what to do. Did I? Oh, there it is. If there were real communities, okay, but they're infested with wallets. It's a great pity many free people are living in chains. Okay, is it too late to say I'm sorry? That's a video of my soil preparation video, turning it over and getting all the stones out. That don't impress me much. Now, how much battery have I got left? I'm not sure, did that say 50? I think it does say 50%. Well, if you're pleased, happy days. I'm pleased for you. Personally, before I even have a look at your video, robotics, right? Personally, knowing your land, the only place I'd be willing to put a garden is your cattle compound. That's where I'd be inclined to put a garden. After seeing all that luscious vegetation up there, that for me is the most logical place to be putting a garden. But that's just me being me. Yeah, that bit of land has sentimental memories for you. You know, so you wouldn't want to go turfing all that lot up to put your potatoes, tomatoes, and all that. See, if I was on your land, I would have diverted the spring that runs down, this cutting into that's been making that cut. Yeah, I would have had a few acequias, or what you would call them, albercas built every time it rains, and have that fucking water filling up them albercas. For the time that you've been there, in comparison to the time I was up at Grizzles Mountain, I was a lot more successful with doing things up there for the time that you've had your space, with your financial backing in comparison to what I went up there with. Oh, Africa, it's snowing again for you. Went from 2 feet of snow to 3 on the ground. Winter doesn't want to let go. Oh dear. That's the difference of having um, albergas, swimming pools above your land rather than on the level, or having a better land above you. I mean, you put your water tanks above all of that so you can have gravity feeding. There's one of the pickpocket chopper bitches. She gonna go and have a shit down in the bushes. I'm a connector. I connect people all over the world. I'm a connector. I connect, I connect, I connect. See, for the 1,500 people that at some point came through this chat. I've connected them with about maybe 5,000, maybe 10,000 peoples. Or access. Ashley Moore. Thank you, but I am no earth angel. Cool, there. I need to close this live before I start talking about earth angels. Somebody send me €1,000 and I'll keep talking about earth angels. Much love to you, Afrigate. As always. Much respects. And chin up, my dear. I remember reading about that Afrigate. That's been happening to a lot of peoples. A lot of things have been happening to peoples, my dear. And Sunday night, hell of a lot was happening. In some ways, Africa is it is exciting times coming. Exactly. Let's live. Continue living. To the end and beyond. Infinity and back. And around again and again and again and again and again. Ta-ta for now. If I gets me batteries charged up tomorrow, I might do a live stream, open panel. Which will be fun. Are you sending love hearts to my women, robotics? Can't find no women of your own, but you're going to be sending love hearts to mine. Naughty, naughty. A shit stirrer. A long time no see. What are you saying? That's a love heart, you plonker. They're all love hearts. The pulsating love heart was the first one that you sent. They're all love hearts. You know, you could send a black heart, a blue heart, a green heart. You know, they mean different things, but anything with red and pink in it. Yeah, the purple heart suits you best, yeah? Because they're like the sexually deprived, that's a sexually deprived color. So you keep using your purple hearts and let everybody know that you're sexually deprived. Yeah. Wow, thank you, the shit stirrer. I haven't seen you for a long, long time, my lovely. Yeah, I ain't seen you for a long, long time. Well, you're safe here, a shit stirrer, and I'll tell you for why, yeah? That one that you're mentioning was a good friend of yours for a while, right? And, I think you was doing panels together. Was it yourself? You was doing panels with her for a while. She told me she ain't coming here no more because I was allowing somebody that she didn't agree with coming in here, and now neither of them come in here. Ouch. You never paneled up with her. Okay, it must be somebody else I'm thinking of then. But always good to see you, my shit stirrer sister. I clicked it was you straight away. Do you get me? Yeah. Although it's normally shit stirrer, a shit stirrer. I thought it was you. I felt it was you. Being shit bit Steve and all. Testing 1, 2, 3. Well, there's only one spanner per individual. Unblocked you are, 'cause I sees you. I would never have allowed you to be blocked in here anyways. And I don't know why he's blue. That's happened to a lot of people recently. Yeah, people have been turning up grey. But then, like, I got rid of everybody's spanner there again a long time ago now. A long time ago now. And so I don't know why he's in the grey. I don't know what you're saying there, robotics. From Purple Art was your last message. Then use yes, and then the next message I, and then the next message in Papa's channel also. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know what someone's showing up grey. Oh. A lot of people are extremely territorial, Crazy Purple. A lot of peoples are extremely territorial and possessive, you know, and fucking narrow-minded, think that they're the only person that I'd have communications with. Like, I'm not here for making friends or seeking romance. I'm here for holding up my character. Nobody's talking shit about me and getting away with it. Huh? Oh, I've been on top form, my dear. I've been on top form. Yeah. I don't know what I was doing last time you was listening in, but I've had the world of adventure since. Yep. Oh, no showing up grays. Oh, you're enigmatic, mysterious. Now, Crazy Purple, wasn't it your channel where I met the Mob Troop? I think it was your channel. You had MRE, Mob Rats Exposed, up on your panel. And then all of a sudden, that fucking Bambit came over to my channel. Am I correct into thinking? I'm remembering you. I think so. I think MRE was up on your panel once. Oh yeah, I think most of them always did hate her. Yep. Right. not yours. And there was a woman like similar to yourself, and he up on their panel. I'm pretty certain it was yours. I'm curious now. I wonder if MRE remembers first time I spoke to him, because it was up on that panel. I jumped up on that panel and spoke. And no, I didn't. I was in chat and he had answers for everything that I put in chat. But everything that I put in chat, he gave, it was, because I said I was in Spain, he gave a massive rundown of Spanish history. It was fucking awesome. Nah, I'd never been on Boss Lady's channel. Oh yes, he is a history buff. I think you're gonna remember he was up on your panel. I think you're gonna remember it was your channel. I'm pretty damn certain it was your channel. Nope, it wasn't her channel. She followed me over from talking to MRE. I was talking with MRE, and I'm pretty sure I was in chat. He was up on your channel, and she latched on from then. When she introduced herself to this channel, Crazy Purple, everything was downhill for her from then on. So for me, it was like, yeah. It was just a matter of time. But what she did when she came to this channel, the first time, I was enough to give her the shovels, give her the sticks of dynamite, to do some fucking hole blasting. You get me, yeah? Put yourself in a deeper and deeper hole. As many people have learned with me. You get me, yeah? 1 minute I'm alright with these peoples, and then all of a sudden, boom, bombarded with their fucking reflection. And they don't like it. They crumble, they fall to bits, they can't listen out without being offended. And it's like, why be offended of your own doings? Just because somebody's put the spotlight on you. Surely self-awareness. You know, you're surely folk aren't so obsessed with everybody else that they're freaking blind of their own doings and blind of themselves. Is that the real rock? So hang on a minute. How comes the shit stirrer has got a fucking spanner, and yet the crazy purple doesn't? TTYS, man. Talk to you soon. Over. You see that fella that just came in? Can you see how check his account? All you do is click on it and go to channel details and tell me what date that channel was created. And is there any content on the channel? That one that just came into the chat? It's got the 268 at the end of his title. Hold on. That's that husky. Cool. We was chatting to this beautiful lady a couple of weeks ago, and we let our we let Grizzles and her husky play together. It's not in here. What do you mean it's not in here? It's there. Just before 268 at the end of his title. There's a Billy in the name, and a rock, and a 268 just above Crazy Purple's last message. Hi, Chucky 2635. It's not there, you promise. Okay. So then you've not got all messages. You're on top messages rather than all messages. If you go to the cog button, press that, you'll see chat, and it will tell you top or all messages. Click on all messages, and you'll see everybody commenting in the chat. Well, it don't matter anyway. I'm getting near the time of wanting to close. Well, no, I've already wanted to close the life, anyways. I don't want to smoke no more. I just want to sleep on this floor. What have I done with? Oh yeah, I know what I did with that item. It's in the pocket. For the amount of food that was with that Chinese, like I said, you know, I get more. I didn't get full of it at all. You know, like that was enough food. That was enough food to like fill a belly. But yeah, I feel empty. I know I've eaten something, and so I'm not hungry. But that's the mistake of going Chinese and Indians and Japaneses. Is just don't feel hungry, or it don't fill you up, no matter how much you eat. 584 subs. There's that dirty old man coming in here. It'd be interesting to see the prostitutes and the hookers that he goes for. Does he go for the MILF? You know, like women of my generation? Does he go for women of his own generation? Does he go for the sweet 16-year-olds? Thank you very much, Robotic. When we see of his behavior on the tube, we see what women he goes for. And most of them women are young enough to be his daughter. The women I talk to on my channel and other channels, them women are my age and older. Natty is probably the youngest lady that I interact with on this platform. Where would it say how long he's been a member? A member of what? He joined 8 years ago. Thank you. Oh, of YouTube. No, got all the information needed, but like I said, he's been coming to this channel for about a year and a half. And yeah, he was called out literally straight away because he was fighting with one of my oldest and longest encouragers of the channel. That's the one. And she being a female, and the way he was talking to her and talking about her, it was just like, what a fucking scumbag. I wouldn't allow you to do that in real life. No, don't remove it. We won't remove it for we're teaching YouTube and the AI system about this individual, and we have been calling him out for the last year and a half. So let him see. Digamos. And that's a prime example of who I be calling out and why I get so fucking raged. These scumbags have even got a voice, you know? I mean, like, the way he talks, I wouldn't let him around any children or any women or any dogs or cats or birds or goats or any chickens or rabbits. I wouldn't let him around anything. The way he talking, he's a prime example of something that needs putting down, in my opinion, with his mate Ministry of Madness. Maybe we send him to Switzerland and get euthanized together. Do you get me? Because that's the likes that he comes from. Well, robotics, if you want a project, yeah, pay attention to the channels that that individual goes to, okay? We know that he goes to Queen Natty's. We know that he goes to Tyrone's, right or wrong. He goes to fucking Andrew J's. He goes to Beep Beeps. He goes to Axel's. And check out where and when he appears, you know? Check out when he goes live, yeah? Listen to how the scumbag talks. Watch what he shows us. Do you get me, yeah? And you'll be able to diagnose him. Do you get me? He probably goes to Gypsy Dave's and Two Up, Two Down Hammers, and he'll go to Michelle C's and many other chats you'll associate with if you get stuck with them any of those names. They'll ring a bell. Chubby Browns, Chubby Rains, AJ Smiths, Zara B's. That's the sort of people he is. You don't have to sub up to his channel at all, no. But you could subscribe, hit the notifications. If he goes live, you'll and you're on, you might get a ringing bell that he's come on. But if you see him in any of those chats that I've just pointed you in the direction of, and you see him get up on panel, you'll hear him. He's always inebriated, pissed drunk. I've just told you how else you find him. You go to, he's in Wales, but like all those channels I've just named out, that's where he associates. No, he wouldn't be going to such channels as that. No, he wouldn't. No. I've already named out the channels where you'll most likely find him. So all you need is a pen and paper or a good fucking memory. Rewind and pause, rewind, pause, rewind, fast forward, rewind, however quick you are at writing. If you wanted to get your notebook out, that is, or what are they called, stickets? Those bits of paper with the glue. You can just slap anywhere. Put one on the rim of your computer or where you put your computer, and then you've got like, oh yeah, that's a good mission. That's a good distraction. You don't need to write it in here. Yeah, I've already given you the names. Okay, you only need to rewind. I don't need his channel posted in here. I already have access to his channel. Like I said, I've been paying attention to Deadbeat for the last fucking year and a half. At least. So anyways, like I said, I'm rounding up. So I thank you all for popping it. It's been a very chilled evening again. And so, I probably will be back at some point, just not tonight. So until we do talk again, you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to call yourselves, be prepared. Because you never know what's going to be happening. Alright? Night, y'all.